Hello, how's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Aurora. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Raleigh. So we're going to address this real quick. I was gonna address it. So whatever you do, chat, do not. I will not tolerate tonight any name calling to Sarah here. This is not a dragging stream. So please keep it respectful. All right? Please. Please. All right. Since we got tonight's rule behind us, I am very disappointed. Very disappointed. There's been fighting going on for how many days now? Now I'm gonna say it's not all Sarah's fault. It's not all her fault. And it's not all Nikki's fault. We got a game going, Russian roulette. And I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. Now, yes, Sarah. You're welcome, Sarah. This is a situation that I really didn't want to get involved with in the first place. Okay? There's Sarah's side of this, and there's Nikki's side. Now I'm gonna basically break it down for everyone. And I'm gonna tell everyone what I think is going on. So all right. So let's deal with the one thing. We're gonna talk about Amy real quick. I don't want to spend too much time talking about a two-faced cunt. But the Krama True History channel put up a clip. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. And I actually watched the whole thing. It was 14 minutes. And I'm not surprised that Amy was using me during the Jess K incidents. So you think that's going to bother me, Amy? Now, you called me a sociopath. Really? I just don't let people like you get to me. Okay? I'm not going to let a liar and a backstabbing adulterer get the best of me. You suck at this, Amy. And you can't even tell the truth about simple things. Oh, and no talking, and no going after Nikki either. All right? Hey, Nancy. So whatever you do tonight, don't go at Nikki. So, is Nikki right in all this? No. Is Sarah right, in my opinion? No. I'm not taking sides here. I want to make that clear. Am I disappointed? Absolutely. Can someone get rid of Sinner, please? You're a black bitch. Get out of here. So we're gonna show, since Sinner decided to show up tonight, and he's probably here to start trouble. So we're gonna get to the first allegation that was made against me. All right. Bye, Sinner. All right. So Sinner decided to bless us with this presence. So let me get the first screenshot up on the screen. I gotta find it real quick. Okay, got a bunch in this folder. Here we go. Just found it. Okay, okay. Okay, Sinner. So you decided to accuse me of banning you over at Nikki's. Now, this screenshot is up on my community wall for anyone that wants to see it again. So you could see here that I didn't ban anyone. Sinner, look at that. You were banned by Nikki. And Sarah, I will not be put in a position where I have to choose. Okay? I'm not going to be put in that position. I'm going to make that clear right now. So, what is the common denominator in all this that's been going on this week? Katie. That's who the common denominator is. Now, do I blame her for not being able to stand Tiffany? No, I don't blame her for that. Not whatsoever. Well, let me see, Sarah. They were strong opinions in the screenshot. And we will not be shutting up Aurora tonight. Now, do I agree with her? No. I don't agree with any of this that's going on. I'm very, very stressed about it. Now, Katie, I know you had this relationship with Tiffany. I don't know how long you've been friends with the slimy cunt. And there's no doubt about it that Tiffany starts over half of the shit that goes down around here. It's a fact. It's a fact. However, when you get paranoid and plain old angry at the littlest things, things seem to fall apart. It's like a book that's losing its pages. It needs to be rebinded due to age. Now, I find some of Katie's actions objectionable. All right. Now, Sarah had every right to have her as a guest. Even me, I had Katie up here to tell her side of the story. Now, do I agree with everything that Katie has been doing? Mm-mm. Sometimes it's just, I'm shaking my head. Now, at first, we cut Katie a little slack around here. She was new. She doesn't know how things work around here. She went up on Nikki's panel and started using language that we don't use around here. So when I had Katie up on my panel, I told her we are not going to be doxing people, full government names. Hey, catch me. No full government names, no graphic depictions of SA. If they want to do that over in their community, give full government names, and me too, Nancy. This is the point of tonight. To pour water on the fire, not pour gas. So well, I'm not going to be one of those, Sarah. I'm not going to be one of those people that I'm not going to be one of those people, Sarah. No way, Jose. So Katie came in here angry, warning everyone about Tiffany. She probably followed Tiffany over here, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. She made some friends. He's 71. Hey, Ginzel. But do you realize, Ginzel, that everyone is antagonizing one another here? So Katie came over here with one goal in mind, and that's Tiffany. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Tiffany is welcome over at the swamp. Now, do I agree with pissing excellence on everything? Absolutely not. However, from what I've been seeing for the last day or so, was this is mutual combat between Katie, Yaxley, Tracy, Roman. They've been going back and forth for how long? Over a decade, on and off. Now, I went up on Sarah's panel and asked Katie some things. But Sarah, let me just say this. Okay? This all started because you lost your wrench over at Nikki's. All right? You got angry. And I find that utterly ridiculous. It's only a wrench. Over a wrench. Now, I don't know if I'm not privy to Sarah's private messages. They were probably going back and forth, her and Nikki. I'm going to disagree with you on that, Sarah. On the fact that Nikki is just as bad or worse. Did she go off and scream and yell? Absolutely. She didn't handle herself the right way, in my opinion. Now, did I like everything that she said? Absolutely not. Nikki has a problem sometimes going off. So does Sarah. I'm not going to sit here and defend anybody. Could Nikki have handled it a little better? Absolutely. Okay, let me Sarah, let me just clarify Wyoming here. Okay? Wyoming made a video asking Nikki to take her wrench. She complied. I don't know if she took Wyoming's words out of context. That's between Wyoming and Nikki. Oh, Rachel. You decided to come in here. Yeah. Yeah, Luther. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Sarah. We have a snake in chat. backstabbing snake. Because Nancy, Wyoming made a video and asked for her to de-wrench her. I don't know. Sarah, you can time out Rachel for 24 hours because I'll do it. Why not? 24 hours, Rachel. Don't come in here and stir the pot. That's all you know how to do, isn't that, Rachel? Stir the pot. Go over to Queen Natasha. You're not going to sit here and trash either Nikki or Sarah tonight. What did I say before I started? There will be no dragging Sarah. There will be no dragging Nikki. I believe the truth is somewhere in between. I just don't like the fighting. Now, during one of Nikki's live streams, I had to go to bed early because I got a splitting headache. Oh, absolutely, Sarah. Hey, Mustang Sally. I thought you were better than this, Rachel. But apparently, I've been wrong on that. You fell for the shit test, hook, line, and sinker. I will say that. And what did you do, Rachel? When I filled your head with bullshit, you ran over to Missy K, didn't you? And guess what? Siren decided to air it, not knowing it was a shit test, over at Natasha's. That's a fact. And this is the point, Aurora. This is the point. Can we do this without infighting, taking sides? Oh, absolutely, Sarah. Absolutely. Rachel can't be trusted. And yeah, I could see that, Rachel. I could see not Rachel, Sarah. I could see how you would feel that way. I actually agree with you on that. Jamie is unviable. Yeah. the pendulum shit test. Oh my goodness. And they still talk about it to this day. And then I decided to clown Siren and Missy K with pendulum swings. Yeah, I actually cammed up for that, baby. So, Katie comes in here. We know nothing about her other community. We know nothing. Now, for what I'm yeah, Sarah, you know. And Rachel isn't a spring chicken. She's not that great looking. And then she has the nerve to insult my looks. Take a seat, Rachel. Sit this one out. So Katie doesn't. We didn't know who Roman was. I knew who Pissing Excellence was. Yaxley. I don't agree with Yaxley on this. They're all guilty of going back and forth. And how am I or any other person on this platform supposed to know what goes on over in that other community? It would take me probably a month to catch up to what's going on. And I don't have the patience for it. So when Nikki decided and told her straight up, told Katie, please don't mention Roman, don't mention Yaxley, don't mention Tracy. This has nothing to do with them. What did Katie do? She threw a fit. Now, Nikki has few rules over in her channel. She has few rules. You're allowed to disagree with Nikki. You're allowed to challenge Nikki. But don't go over to Nikki's and start with a name calling. I've seen the nastiest comments from the swamp. Tiffany still goes over there with sock account after sock account trying to stir the pot. And Katie, you didn't listen to Nikki. She gave you numerous chances to stop. It isn't your channel, Katie. If you want to go around yelling, screaming at people over in your old community, go right ahead. But some of us don't want anything to do with it. Now, when Nikki banned you the first time, the second time, the third time, you didn't take a hint that you were doing something wrong. And then Katie had the nerve to sit there and say, I banned her. Well, I did, because Nikki told me to. She decided to make me And what did she do afterwards? Each time she got banned, she fired up a live and started. As long as Jamie, as long as Lufa behaves herself, she can chat. Oh yeah, Lufa, you're absolutely right on that. At least 3 times Nikki asked her to stop. She kept going on and on and on. And Nikki may have went off on her several times. And I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's her channel, catch me. It's her channel, her rules. And contrary to popular belief, I don't like banning people. But if you're going to come into my house and start with the name calling, the bullying, there's no place for you. No, you didn't, Jamie. You didn't say anything about loofah. You made a general statement. So Katie is the common denominator in all what's going on. Now I'm just going to tell how I see it. I think Sarah is being used by Katie. Katie's here with an agenda. And I don't like it too much. You sure are, Lufa. You sure are. That's a true statement. Oh, yeah, absolutely catch me. Absolutely. Jamie isn't scared of different opinions. We actually learn from one another. Now, they call me a know-it-all. Really? Nobody knows everything. He's sexy. Absolutely, Jamie, and I do the same thing. Even when we disagree, we walk away agreeing to disagree. Now, the only thing I know that goes on over at Katie's community, old community, is this. I believe Katie got angry because Tracy decided to let, Robbie, decided to let Tiffany talk in her chat. And I think Katie just lost it. I think Katie lost it, couldn't handle it. Now, we all know that Tiffany is a no good troll. She's a cyber bully, in my opinion. She sits there and tries to turn one person against the other. This is what she's been doing since she arrived. Now, I saw right through you, Tiffany. I saw right through you from day one. Even when you were dating Jamie, I saw right through you. I knew you were no good piece of shit. I just sat there and kept my mouth shut because I had respect for Jamie. I had respect for his channel. And what was I supposed to say? I think Tiffany's a backstabbing son of a bitch. I had no proof. I had no proof of my feelings. It was just an opinion at that point. But I was nice to you, Tiffany, because you were dating Jamie. But you couldn't help yourself, could you, Tiffany? Yeah. So let me just break it down for you. I believe Katie was upset because Tiffany was over at Pissing Excellence. Now, at first, she was going after Tiffany. Tracy was going after Tiffany. They were going back and forth for good reason. For good reason. I don't have Irma blocked, 71. I don't have her blocked. Yeah, once a snake, always a snake. Yeah. And Katie, I'm just going to say this. Not everyone on this platform is Tiffany. Not everyone's Tiffany. Now, does Tiffany have lots of sock accounts? Absolutely. But Nikki has a rule over at her channel. If you believe it's Tiffany, she's gone. And Tiffany's not welcome over here either. So this is what I heard, that Tracy was letting Tiffany back in her chat, and I think that set some people off. Now it's Tracy's channel; she can do whatever the fuck she wants over there. But did I agree with Pissing Excellence welcoming her back? No. But some of the things that Katie said on her live was utterly disgusting. Wishing death on people. What were her exact words? That she hoped that Tracy would choke on her own vomit and she'd celebrate. Now, Katie, you've been known to go too far on some of the things that you rant and rave, and then you're begging people to take a link when they're in fucking bed. There's a 5.5 hour time difference. 5.5. By the time you go live, Tracy, Yaxley, them over in the UK, they're in bed. So how do you expect? What do you expect? Do you expect Tracy to get out of bed just to serve your ass? Absolutely not. So you're screaming and yelling just is useless. Now let's mutual combat over at Pissing Excellence. And I don't really want to get involved in that. Now, do I agree with Yaxley's actions, releasing all of Amber's voice notes? I thought that was disgusting. But I believe that Tiffany was behind that. Why don't you go to Chipotle, Robbie? Yeah, some burritos would sound good. So we're going to get into some of the accusations that have been made for the last few days. And guess what? I took screenshots. All right. So we're going to, I'm going to look for the next one. Okay. Let me see here. I got lots of screenshots. I I put them all in a folder last night. So give me just a second. I'll do these screenshots later. All right, here's the first one we're gonna get into. All right. So here we go. Here's Wendy here. So Yaxley, aka Krama Fraud History Channel. You've never liked Sarah because she saw right through you. You're stirring the pot. Now, Wendy, do you have any proof of Yaxley being Krama True History or Krama Fraud History Channel, whatever you want to call it? Hey, Nikki. So do you have any proof, Wendy? Or is this just one of your theories? Because I've seen no proof that Yaxley is actually that channel. I see none. Zero. Zilch. I'm enlarging it. Jamie, thank you. So you can see in black and white. The accusation. It is cropped, Jamie. It's cropped, but this is just my viewer. See, I can zoom in, zoom out. See, these are all cropped nicely on my computer. I'll even enlarge it some more for the visually impaired. So, Yaxley, aka Krama Fraud History. You've never liked Sarah because she saw right through you. You're stirring the pot. Now, Wendy, I'm just going to say this. I'd like to see some proof. I'm not going to sit here and make a conclusion about Yaxley without seeing anything. Yeah, I have a snipper tool, Nikki, on my laptop. This is what I use. It's similar to a snipping tool. You just... So this is Wendy. Just show some proof, please. These accusations have been flying in people's... Yeah, he actually doesn't even know her from what I heard. I heard that too, Nikki. So we got some more screenshots to show. So let me just find the next one we're going to go over. All right. Here's the next one. Let me just enlarge it for everyone. So this is Nikki. She was getting restreamed. So here's Wendy making that accusation yet again. please, Wendy, just put it on your community post, whatever proof you have for your accusation. So here's Katie here. So she's defending her use of doxing people. But Katie, over here we call each other by our first names. We don't use full government names. And here's Katie going off on Nikki because she banned her for not following the rules. So so Katie has a problem with Yaxley, has a problem with Tracy, Roman, Tiffany's everywhere. You're just making a fool of yourself, Katie. All right? Now you can conform at the way of our way of doing things. So here's an accusation by Katie because he actually got mad because I called him out because he's a neo-Nazi. I'm going to call that bullshit, Katie. I'm going to call it bullshit because you don't remember the times that you actually went over to Jamie's. And if he was a neo-Nazi, would he go over to Jamie's channel and help him with a 3-hole wonder? Come on, Katie, use your brain. All right? Let me just... So, we're going to... Okay. Let me just enlarge it some more. Because he got mad because I called him out for being a neo-Nazi. Now, I saw the video on your community tab. And he did have some nasty language and called someone Jewish in a derogatory manner. If he really felt that way, he wouldn't go over to Jamie's and help him. So that's bullshit. I'm going to call that bullshit, Katie. All right. You see, I show receipts on this channel. Now, we're going to get to the next one here. We have several from Sarah's chat. Let's see here. Now, do you realize, Sarah, that you're inviting people, nasty people, into your chat by going after Nikki? Now, Sarah, if you don't want anything to do with Nikki, just shut the fuck up. All right? No pun intended. Can you both agree to stop going at each other? Let it go. Because here we go. We got Navigator in Sarah's chat trying to divide everyone. So here's Navigator, who can't stand Nikki. And Sarah, for fuck's sake, she recorded her best friend for 5 years. That's not a huge red flag to anyone. Really, Navigator? Put down the bottle for once and use your brain. Now, Amy is a backstabbing, unloyal person. She went after Jamie. She went after Amber. She broadcasted everyone, not everyone's, Amber and Jamie's sex life. She went tag. She played a game of tag and phone tag. And basically, was giving the inside scoop on when Amber went to visit Jamie in Raleigh. And that wasn't right. But Amy sits there and tells everyone to mind their own business. Now, why don't you do that first? No, I don't like the way she's acting either, AJ. I don't like the way she's acting. One bit. Now we have Navigator the drunk trying to stir the pot, taking advantage of this fight between Sarah and Nikki. Please do, Sarah. All right. Can we just kill this little fight between you and Nikki? Because it's starting to divide people. Now, Nikki has her side. You have your side of this. Please. I know you, Sarah. You have a tendency to fly off the handle. Hey, Linda. You have the tendency to fly off the handle and handle things the wrong way sometimes. I'm just being real. Yeah, it would be nice, 71, for everyone to get along for Halloween. So we have Navigator here. She hangs over at Retro. She hangs out over at Amy's. She hangs over at Natasha's sometimes, from what I'm hearing. So she's let's just zoom in. You see what Navigator's trying to do? She's trying to manipulate the situation. Yeah, you're right, AJ. You're absolutely right. At least Sarah has some self-awareness, unlike some people around here. Now, I don't expect Sarah to be perfect. So here we go. Let me just get to the next one. Here we go. We got Navigator here. You see the love bombing here by Navigator. But Sarah, you're a smart cookie. There's no way for your spidey senses were going crazy. Come on now. You get that, Sarah? She's love bombing you. trying to manipulate you. You're a smart lady, Sarah. All right. So here's the screenshot again of Nikki banning Sinner. It wasn't me. It's not always me who bans anyone. This is what people don't understand. So here we go. Here's the next one. Sarah, please. Bill can stay the fuck over there. These accusations against Nikki. I'd like to see proof of those, all right? Yeah, hate bonding 101, Mustang Sally. Hate bonding 101. And I believe Sarah is being used. That's just my opinion on this whole fight here. So here we go. And here we go. Here's Katie here. Bill is very loyal to you. She's absolutely right. I'm a loyal person. But here's Sarah going off the handle, flying off the handle, because I'm over at Nikki's chat, listening to what she has to say. So I never saw proof that Gucci was I'm Gucci is Tracy. Scotty says she has the proof. So I'd like to see that. I'd like to see the proof that Gucci is actually who Scotty says it is. So here we go. Here's some more. And Sarah, I wasn't defending you. I'm not defending Nikki here. I was just telling the truth. Now, if something was said that wasn't true, I'd sit there and correct you. I'd correct anybody. Yeah, and Katie is paranoid as fuck. Okay. That's now Bunny Pie is starting trouble. It's at both ends here. Here we go. We've seen that one already. You see the paranoia here. Sugar Taco. Oh my God, Yexley is around. Now here's another accusation from Katie. Yes, tacos. Yexley has been hiding in this Krama community. I want to sit here and disagree with Wendy on this. Yeah, that's right, Nikki. We have two people that are fighting, acting like little kids. I'm just going to say it. Right here, right now. Thank you, Robbie. So, here's all these accusations by Katie. They're unsubstantiated. And Katie's taking some clips out of context just to drag someone. You see, she always calls me by my name, but I'm not supposed to call people by their names. I go by Exodus, but she calls me Katie. That's fine, Katie. Well, we're not going to sit there and use full government names with last names. That's kind of doxing. If you want to dox each other over in your other community, go right ahead. I can't stop you, Katie. But don't sit there and try to manipulate everybody. We're not stupid. So we have Navigator starting trouble over at Sarah's. And then I get screamed at for saying that Navigator was over at Sarah's. It's the truth. It's 100% the truth. So here we go. Go ahead and share it and make sure it's not your friend Glenn mimicking my account. Another accusation. Yaxley and Glenn go around mimicking other people's accounts. And they always mimic my account. Okay, Katie. You even said over on Sarah's panel that you had a peace agreement with Tracy and them. And from experience, hey, Lady Justice. So here we go. Tracy and her had truce. And guess what? They both fought and accused each other of attacking each other on sock accounts. Now, anyone can create a sock account. I can make one in 10 seconds if I wanted to. So anybody could be stirring the pot over there just to keep the fighting going. Do you realize that, Katie? Do you realize that, Tracy? Some of those sock accounts could be Tiffany's crew for all we know. Could be Amy. Could be the Tooth Fairy for all we know. Could be Mother Nature. Could be the devil himself. That's if you believe in a devil. So Sarah's, in my opinion, is just, she put on the bat signal, turned it on, says, come on over here, haters of Nikki. So Katie, I'm encouraging you to make a peace agreement with Yaxley, Glenn, Tracy. And don't sit there and accuse this one and that one behind a sock puppet. Now, I saw zero proof, Katie, that eating disorder channel was Tracy. Now, you can always prove me wrong and use your community tab. You can always do that. But as of right now, I see no proof that Yaxley and Glenn go around cloning people. They could be anyone trying to stir the pot. Do you get that, Katie? Do you get that? It's an old trick in the book. You see a peace agreement, you want entertainment. So some people that want to stir the pot, they create a sock account and cause issues. So let's go to the next one. So here's another accusation that I don't really like because it's hard to tell who's behind these accounts that are created daily. Now, there's no proof that Wendy is Joel or whatever the name is. Nobody knows for sure who Wendy is. Do they? I have a theory. Hey, Jess Ruby. So I had to take a break from Sarah's because some of the chat was driving me insane that night. And I'm going to get Lady Justice to the next one, the next violation. There's no reward at the end, Katie. All right. Can you just let this go? So here we go. Here's the next. She posted this twice. So Yaxley is a white supremacist that hates Jews. He hates Israel, hates Trump. If Yaxley doesn't like Trump, that's his opinion, not mine. Why are you letting this bother you, Katie? Why are you letting this bother you so much? Why are you taking this so personally? Now, I'm just going to reiterate what I said before. If he actually truly hated Jews, he wouldn't be over at Jamie's those times. See, Nazi scum, taking something totally out of context. Let me just put this back up. Here we go. Let me just zoom right in again. Pro-Palestine. Okay, he has an opinion on the political climate over in the Middle East. I support peace. I support the truth, Katie. So you see, so he actually is a white supremacist that hates Jews, people of other skin colors, a Holocaust denier, and goes around calling people Jews. Yeah, okay, Katie, I'll give you that. He did drag someone. You have the audio right there. But you're not thinking of the whole thing. He talks about another woman in a previous relationship beaten up because he found out she was Jewish. Bullshit. Katie? I'm calling this bullshit. So you have to reiterate that twice, Katie. So you're saying you say I don't provide receipts? Yes, you do, Katie, but some of those screenshots or audio is often taken out of context because you're blinded by hatred. We don't, we're not over here to hate bond, Katie. We're not here to sit there and hate on each other. If you want that environment, go over to Amy's, go over to Retros. All right? We don't do that over here. So he actually has an opinion. And what do you want me to do about it, Katie? So we're going to get to the next one. Here we go. Here's Rachel starting shit over at Natasha's. So, Katie, just to let you know, if you want to go over to Natasha's, you want to go over to Retros, you want to go over to Amy and Granny Fanny's, guess what? They come with Tiffany. So I heard a rumor that you're over at the swamp. Just realize that Tiffany is over there. And she's starting her shit. See, she's... So here we go. Here's Crime True History channel. So Detective Turtle Gum is starting shit. That's all right. So here we go. Let me just Sarah didn't ban Crime True History channel. She timed him out for him or her for 60 seconds. And then says here, because I can. So, we're going to get to you, Agent 19. All right. So you can see here, Katie's on panel with Agent 19. You see, it's Agent 19's stream. Now, Agent 19 started making threats towards Jessica with the K. Now, I'm not going to sit here and defend her past behavior. Some of the things that Jessica here has done was deplorable. All right. She was making threats to go to Amber's school. Amber's kid's school. I don't know if Amber's mother works at one of those schools. So that went too far, did it, Jess? So let's zoom in here, shall we? Oh, guess who's in chat? Johnny. Johnny taking advantage of the situation, or someone pretending to be Johnny. So here's another accusation that's a total lie. Nikki doxed me and gave her my phone number, my address, everything. Can everyone see this? Yeah, she attacked my disability. I have autism, and she threatened to call my dad. She threatened to flag my channel down. She pretty much made fun of people with autism. Johnny, that's a total lie. All right? That's bullshit. Nikki never doxed you. Gave out your phone number, your address. We don't give a shit, Johnny. Why don't you blame the real person that did it? Don't sit there and put Nikki's name. So here we go. So, Agent 19, your threats were unacceptable. Threatening to dox, go real life. And by the time Agent 19 went up on Nikki's panel, I had a headache. So I went to bed. But I heard you, Agent 19, making threats because you had dissent. Okay? So here we go. Here's Jessica here. No, I don't agree, you sick fuck. And Jess has a point here. I've had people who hate me and I hate them, but I don't wish death upon them. She says that's crossing a huge line. So because I don't agree with you, block and remove me. Weak ass bitch boy. So let's of course you didn't do that, Nikki. And I'm not going to sit here and snitch on the person that actually did that to Johnny, but Johnny was not innocent either. So he was passing out revenge porn. Weren't you, Johnny? You were committing crimes, breaking crimes. So here we go. We got another issue. Here. We got a someone named Thanksgiving. I don't know who this moron is. Has Jess gone after kids in the trauma community? Yeah. She fucked up her relationship with Dorothy, surviving the storms. No, I don't blame Dorothy for not liking her. She did throw some shade at Dorothy, try to get her to hold the bag for something Jess did. Dorothy actually admitted that she didn't watch the entire video. It had AJ's kid's name or the channel. I forget which it was. So Thanksgiving. Here's the next one. If you want more information on Jess, the lady that was on your panel, contact Amy. Thanksgiving, or whoever the fuck you are. Do you take anything Amy says seriously? Yeah, she had a hate boner for Jess. She tried to blame everything on her. Everything she's done, Amy's done. Not saying Jess is innocent, but Thanksgiving is trying to stir shit up yet again. So here we go. Why are you so serious? That's just Nikki is a real lifer, so is Scotty. They both like to run their big mouths. So why are you serious? Why don't you just shut up then? And Nikki wouldn't have a reason to go at you. Because you people are sick. You sit there and make fun of people that got SA'd. You think it's entertainment. But they don't like it when the favor is returned. Those are my children. Scotty. Ah! I never seen Amy prove a damn thing in her life. The majority of the pictures that Amy had in the chat so you see, so we're going to show this one again. The drunk bunny pie. Why don't you be transparent, navigator? Put down the bottle, go to rehab. You'll feel a lot better afterwards. So let me just see here if I'm out because they're not in order. Here we go. Here's one I didn't put up. So here's Navigator saying, Sarah, can I ask you a question? You know what she's about. Why have you entertained it for so long? That's a good question, Navigator. Let me answer that for you. Because Nikki didn't really do anything. Did she go off and scream and yell? Yeah, she does. But you got to see some of the nasty shit that goes her way. There's a lot of nasty shit that goes Sarah's way too. Damn, Navigator. So, I just wanted to show everyone what's going on. Nikki, not Nikki, Katie says she's the victim. No, you're not, Katie. You're not a victim here. You don't get to come in here and say, oh, I'm the victim here, when you're actually going back and forth with people on here. Damn. And stop trying to manipulate people. Now, I believe Sarah's being used. She tried to use Nikki. Nikki wasn't going to have it. Well, Johnny's a scammer, Lufa. I proved that a long time ago. I'm not going to sit there and play the clips. She was even hitting on Lonnie. He was even hitting on Lonnie. And I have a video on my Rumble with that. If anyone wants to take a look. Lonnie actually sent me screenshots of Johnny going for her. Johnny was even flirting with Tiffany, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, some people need to take their medication, Aurora. And Amy's one that now Jess K is not claiming to be an angel. Neither are you, Katie. Neither are you. I'm sick of this. Who's the biggest victim contest over at the swamp? When they come in and out of chats saying the vilest shit. But just sit there and take it, right? Just sit there and take it. Because they think they're better than everyone else. And you're absolutely right, Nikki. Scotty isn't a real lifer. Yeah, she has a reputation for being a bitch sometimes. But do you realize how many times people went real life on Scotty? Oh, that's right. That's Tiffany. Tiffany decided, oh, I'm going to call Scotty's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend. I don't know what the deal is. I don't ask too many personal questions. But that was Tiffany. Tiffany claimed, oh, Robbie called the school one time. Okay, she told one person it was Robbie. The next time it was Katie. Okay, let me address this. Yeah, sometimes you are pushed too far, Nikki. And then people sit there with this wild obsession wanting Nikki to cam up. She doesn't have to do anything. Nikki doesn't have to cam up just to make everyone feel better about themselves. They call her a catfish. They call her this. They call her that. Hey, Scotty. I don't have those, Scotty. Can you send them to me? I'll put those up on the screen. Let me see. I got a beep. So yeah, please send those to me, Scotty, and I'll put them up because I'm kind of sick of this whole back and forth. Now, Scotty doesn't have to take sides either. She shouldn't be put in a position where she has to choose between two feuding friends or former friends. And I'm just going to make this clear. I'm not going to sit there and choose one over the other because I go where I fucking want to go. I do what I want to do. So I didn't see Krama True History doing anything. All right. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting yourself involved, Scotty, in this whole thing. I'm just trying to settle things down. It would be nice if Nikki can go her way and Sarah can go hers. Or they could just sit there and make up. Because all this is doing is alienating people, thinking, oh, I got to choose between Sarah and Nikki. That shouldn't be the way things go. All right? That shouldn't be the way things roll. Because when you sit there and you make people choose, oh, it's me or that person. What do you think the person's going to do? They're going to tell you to fuck off. That's what they're going to do. Yeah, unfortunately, Nikki. Unfortunately. Ah, yeah, you're absolutely right. Sarah went into your chat, started trouble the second time. You went off. Okay, thank you, Robbie. All right, we're gonna put these up next. All right. Thank you for saying that. Yes, you did, Nikki. So I'm just going to give advice to both of you, Nikki and Sarah. Why don't you just block each other and get it over with? I'm not going to sit there and beg two people to let bygones be bygones. Let's just let things fall into place. So here we go. We have trauma crew true history here. Going at Scotty. Let's see here. So I just wanted to put this up. So so he or she is saying, "Relax, girl. I do not see you as dangerous yet." So this person's taking Nikki's side. All right. I don't like this taking the sides thing. Why don't you just take the side of the truth? So here we go. Here's the next one. So Scotty replies, "Are you all right? Seriously? The way you are speaking to me is that okay? Shaming and disgusting, huh? MK, we're okay. Screaming babies? Maybe you should throw those kids you have locked up in your basement more bread and water during the day that they wouldn't be screaming like that. Just a thought." All right. So here's the next one. There is absolutely no reason for Sarah to be upset unless she is evil. History will prove that Sarah has been trying to set up and destroy Nikki since early this year, including going to Natasha Cooper's daily, and only returned to Nikki when she saw that Nikki could not be silenced by Cooper. You don't understand why Sarah is angry, Scotty, but history does. What Sarah has been doing the last 3 months, slandering and lying and trying to paint Nikki as a monster, is unforgivable. And if you stand by Sarah, Scotty, then you are part of it. I am sorry to say, good luck. Choose well. Because if anybody knows that you should, that Sarah will eventually destroy you once you are of no use to her, just like Katie does. Grandma True History, I don't agree with you. All right. Sarah isn't evil. Okay. Is she emotional and tends to go off the handle? Yeah. I just realized long ago, you just ignore Sarah for a few days, let her calm down, and then she's back to normal. All right. So here we go. Here's Scotty's response. So I guess Grandma True History is taking swipes at Scotty or giving slaps, whatever you want to call it. So here you go. Let me put this on the screen for a few seconds. I can't even enlarge. So there we go. We got a back and forth. And Sarah even told me that she's not interested in the swamp. And it's not, and the accusation against Sarah and Nikki is untrue. They don't go into Natasha Cooper's chat. They don't go over there. The only time that they go over to Natasha's is to restream her. Damn. Some people don't get it. So Sarah, can you at least agree to stop it? And then Nikki will do the same. Keep the peace around here. This screaming and going back and forth is not productive whatsoever. Can we at least agree on a truce for now? Because people shouldn't be pressured to choose between one or the other. Okay, here's Nikki's side here. And I believe you, Nikki. It's a back and forth. See, we got a yes here. Sarah, what's your verdict? Can we try this? Keep our mouths shut about each other. Don't have people going one way or the other. Because guess what? The only one's benefiting is the swamp. That's the only one they're yeah. Isn't that a simple solution to the problem? Now I started this stream. I scheduled it last night because this fighting is not productive. It's not doing anything for anybody. Except the swamp is coming into Sarah's chat just to drag Nikki. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. So do we have an agreement? You go your way, Sarah. Nikki goes hers. There's no need to Okay, Sarah, that's fair. I'm being fair with you. Because I started this stream, I scheduled this stream last night in an attempt to come up with a resolution to this problem. Now that's not very nice, Sarah. Can we stop the reporting? Come on here. As long as Nikki doesn't go at you, there's no need to report her channel, is there? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sarah. It was only entertaining the swamp. Sarah, you have your side. Nikki has hers. It's apparent to me that I'm just sick of this already. I'm just sick of this. Can we at least stop the dragging of both of them? Now we all know that Jamie decided to go his way and Nikki decided to go hers. All right. It happens around here. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Aurora. Just sitting there going at Sarah just adds fuel to the fire. Same thing with Sarah going after Nikki and the people. And okay, Sarah, that's absolutely fair. All right. If people in chat wants to drag you, you have every right. Okay. Let's just drop this. All right. You're only entertaining Katie. You're only entertaining Natasha. You're only entertaining Amy and Tiffany and all the rest of them. Yeah, but you went into her chat, Sarah, and complained. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much. You know, see how easy this is? See how easy making a peace agreement can be? Now, don't fall. All right. All right. I know you're skeptical, Sarah, but we have an agreement with Nikki. She won't talk on you. You don't talk on her, and it's solved. Okay. Okay, Sarah. I'm giving you your I'm giving you I'm trying to come up with an agreement that benefits everybody involved. No alienating each other in chats against the other. I even said there'll be no oh, okay. It must have been the night before. All right, Sarah. Okay, Nikki. Yeah. When you say you're done, you're done. You know? What you Nicole. We're just trying to come up with a peace agreement tonight between Nikki and Sarah. So I'd appreciate it if Nikki goes live, that people don't go at Sarah. This is over with. And if people with these little sock accounts come into chat and try to pin one person against the other, just ban them. All right, we don't have to put up with that shit over here. We're not here to hate bond. Okay. And you do that, Sarah. You hold Nikki to it, and Nikki will hold you to it. You see, we're not here to hate bond. We're not here to stir the pot. I'm choosing peace. Okay? Not everyone's going to like each other. There are some people in chats that I don't care for. I'll be honest with that. But just because they're in a chat doesn't give you the right to abuse your wrench. That's just how I view it. Now, you did time out Grandma True History, Sarah, for 60 seconds. I showed the receipt. But I can see Nikki's point of view here. She views banning and timing someone out almost the same thing. She uses the terms interchangeably. But in closing, I just think some of this is being taken out of context. This one views it this way, this one views it that way, and then they go off on each other. All right. So I'm just going to give both of them their last say. She said she'll report Mustang Sally. So anyone going at her, this is part of the peace agreement, all right? No one drags Sarah in Nikki's chat. Nobody drags Nikki over at Sarah's. You see, we're making progress. I'm sure Amy and Retro and them will sit there and point the finger. Oh, Bill's doesn't know what he's talking about. Bill's good for nothing. Okay, Sarah. Not me. All right. Let me see here. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. So Lufa, you should be unbanned if you're not. Nobody's innocent, Scotty. Let me just remind everyone. Nobody on this platform is innocent. I'm not innocent. Nikki's not innocent. Sarah's far from innocent. Jamie's not innocent. None of us are innocent on this in this toxic drama community. Thank you, Lufa. Hey, Lufa, let me just say something to you. All right, I never hated you. Did you drive us up the wall sometimes? Absolutely. But I hope that you got some help along the way. Okay, there's plenty of mentally ill people on this platform. There's no need to be ashamed of it. Okay. Hey, Sabrina. Well, I like rainbow bananas, you know? I like to put them in my mouth. So, stop coming in under sock accounts, sinister, or whatever you want to call it. All right, you're gone. You got it? Anyone else that want to come in here and stir the pot tonight? So I want to thank whoever gave me the 199. I really appreciate it. I have no clue who donated, so thank you so much for the $2. I really appreciate it. So get your last thoughts or comments into chat. I've been on here for almost 2 hours now. Sometimes they, Scotty, let me just say this, all right? Oh, here we go. Guess I'm not going. Hey, Robbie.
Bill, shut up and French me. Listen, I can vouch Scotty was not in that group chat. The only people left in that group chat is me, you, and Sarah.
Yeah.
Scotty wasn't in there. I was binge watching true crime. Next thing I know, people are being yelled at, told they're not your friend anymore, and all that shit. I'm like, all right, I'll just get back to my true crime fucking shit.
Yeah. It's like the one night over at Nikki's, I got a headache real quick, and by 3 a.m. my time, I said, I'm in bed.
Yeah.
I'm in bed
And
because
I disagree with that, Sabrina. If you think like that, this is not Bill's opinion. This is mine. You're not a trustworthy person, Sabrina. You literally, you don't need a group chat to be two-faced. Bitch, you ran your little fucking mouth off to your channel, making a whole fucking series about my sobriety, you dumb bitch. Shut the fuck up. You should join a group chat. You know what you should join is group therapy, Sabrina, because clearly it didn't help. Sorry, Bill. I
that's
don't
all
like
right.
that
That's all
bitch.
right because I
I
had to
don't
make a
like that
video.
bitch.
I had to make a video about Sabrina from the other night. So
She's a dumb bitch. Sabrina, you don't know anybody. You don't even fucking like interact with people. That's your problem. But you sure think you know a lot about people. You should interact with people and maybe join some group chats so you know what the fuck you're talking about. Bitch. I just ate 3 donuts, Bill. I'm hopped up on sugar right now and I will
thank you
fuck
so
you up,
much,
Bill.
Nikki, for the $20. I really appreciate it.
But this would have worked out better if, people would just go to each other because nobody wants to be involved. And you can't sit there and tell people, and Nikki, I do have to say this to you. You can't sit there and say, that doesn't involve me, what happens with that group over there. Just like you said the other day when somebody was questioning you about it. Well, the same goes to you. People don't want to be involved, especially when they're friends with everyone. So you're
Yeah,
going to have to deal with that. If you don't fucking like it,
because
oh
I
well.
because I didn't like going from stream to stream, listening to what they had to say. I'm listening to both sides of this whole thing,
Look,
and
I don't see like crazy shit going on. I see people making dumb threats, dumb comments, dumb insults. They don't like each other. That's nobody needs to speak up about that. And Nikki, I do have to tell you, I did speak up. I said when they're arguing in the group chat, I went in there and I said, kiss and make up, you guys, stop it.
yeah, you did that,
And Nikki
Robbie.
said, that's not funny. And she left and made a whole passive aggressive stream instead of coming to me. So I did speak up. You just didn't like the way that I did speak up. I don't want to be involved, period. If people don't want to be involved, you guys can stop going back and forth at each other. That's a fucking choice. And if one keeps going, then that's their fucking choice. We ain't doing it. Do you think that Sarah or Nikki is going to stop just because I fucking tell them to? I don't fucking think so.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm cussing so much, Bill. I
that's
know.
fine. That's fine.
I know it turns you on, but sorry.
Well, I dropped enough f bombs tonight.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Sabrina, you dumb bitch? Did I fucking speak the truth and you didn't like it? Go fucking run on a treadmill. Oh, sorry about that, Bill. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry about that. Anyways, that's what I have to say about it. If people don't want to be involved, then fucking stop. I
Mm-hmm.
literally was literally minding my own fucking business, watching documentary after documentary after documentary. Next thing you know, just because I say, hey guys, kiss and make up, we love you both, or whatever. Next
Mm-hmm.
thing you know, people are being told that they're not your friends and you're being dragged and shit. Like what?
Yeah, because the
No,
one
Sabrina,
time,
listen up, you dumb bitch, Sabrina. You listen to me real fucking clearly, bitch. You ain't down 43 pounds because your camera's still off, number one. Number two, if you're down 43 pounds, you got about 300 more to go, honey. So keep fucking going. Third of all, bitch, you ain't nobody to be talking about rehab because if you successfully completed rehab by the time you did that stream on me, you would have lost that 43 pounds by then and been perfect, bitch. So clearly, rehab didn't work for you, honey. Keep going, bitch, and come back when you good and ready to face me. Because, bitch, I'm doing way better off than you, and I always fucking will. Keep that camera off, too, you fat bitch. Sorry about that, Bill. That was
that's
for
okay.
entertainment purposes only. And fat shaming her. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm done.
So,
Sorry
Sabrina, you
about
want to come up and
that.
respond, or
Yeah, you want to come respond, Sabrina? Get your fucking ass up here and do this when you come up, Sabrina. Go ahead and turn on your fucking camera, bitch. Come on up, honey. Come on up. There's the link right there. Why don't you come up and show us all the 43 motherfucked up pounds that you lost, bitch? Because I want to see. I want to see receipts, motherfucker. Are you going to make an excuse? Oh, bye. Kisses. Look at her. Bye, Sabrina. Oh, go walk off that 43 pounds, hon. Of course you're going to make an excuse because you're a fatty who hides behind an avatar. It
But
ain't
we shouldn't be.
surprising.
But we shouldn't be making fun of Sabrina for something she can't help.
She can fucking help it because she just supposedly lost 43. Well, bitch, keep going. Because this bitch ran her mouth about fucking, oh, Robbie needs to do this for his sobriety and this and that. Bitch, I'm doing way better than you. Where you at, girl? Take the link. Come show me how good you're doing. We'll turn on our cameras and show each other. You ain't praying for nobody, bitch. You stirring up drama. And I will not pray for you because I hope for your downfall, bitch. Too late for that.
Well, I had to say something. I had to hop on Jamie's panel right at the end because of this so-called conspiracy theory with Candace Owens, and she couldn't handle it.
Oh, yeah. Sabrina is one of those people that she gets very triggered by people she doesn't know because she doesn't have a social circle outside the internet. And bitch, you need to be praying for yourself, honey. Be praying for those arteries, Sabrina. That's what you need to pray for. And you need to apply the work and the effort to put into it because I ain't taking your word. No, nobody like you who has about 400 pounds to lose. You didn't lose 43 pounds or you wouldn't be on here. Shut the fuck up. Watch and learn, bitch. Know your place. And it ain't in the same fucking room as me. That's for damn sure. Sorry, I don't like that, bitch. I don't like when people come in and they are irrelevant to the conversation, number one. Who the fuck are you, Sabrina? Who the fuck do you think you are? You don't interact with nobody. I don't go to group chats. Yeah, that's because nobody likes you, dumbass bitch.
Well, sometimes
I don't know where that came from, but I don't like that bitch.
Well, Sabrina does have a point sometimes, and I'm willing to listen to her, but
that's great. But she, you know what she does do? I'd never met this bitch. Not one time. She sure did a whole video. Put her time, her whole 43 extra pounds of time into me and what she thinks about her professional fucking stance on my addictions. Honey, watch and learn. You ain't nobody. And I'm done with dumbass bitches like you that just make up shit about themselves. Like, oh, I overcame this. No, you didn't. No, you're just making up a story to be like, if you overcame shit, you wouldn't be a huge bitch. I'm talking physically.
But Sabrina, you shouldn't be talking about other people's sobriety on here when you know nothing about that. That's why I did a video on what happened over at Jamie's, because you know what happened.
Yeah. Sabrina, what talent do you have, bitch? You don't got one. You run your motherfucking mouth about everybody, but Sabrina, you're typing them 43-pound fingers, bitch, but I still don't see you clicking a link. Why don't you come up here with your big ass, turn on your motherfucking camera, and get your ass up here and tell me what you know about my addiction, bitch, because I will school you on how to lose them extra 200 to 300 motherfucked up pounds you still got going on above your waistline, bitch. Sorry about that, Bill.
It's all right. You're just telling someone how you feel.
Bitch. Nah, bitch. I got the power, bitch, because I just put you in your place. And where you at, bitch? Where you at, bitch? You're still down there being a little pussy ass bitch. I want to see receipts of these 43 pounds, honey. Come on. Let's see them receipts. Witchy Nicole, I don't see you shaming people. I don't care if you're fat, but this fat bitch, she shames everyone else when she got a lot of work to do on herself. A lot of fucking work. And I promise you, Sabrina, you ain't going to be turning on that camera anytime soon. So thank you for proving me right, honey bunny. Love you, Bill. I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm going to go, honey. I'll send you nudes later.
All right. Send me a video
Sabrina,
of you whacking off.
Okay, and Sabrina, keep your nudes to yourself because no one wants to see those pork rinds. Love you.
All right, bye-bye. So Sabrina, do you have anything to say, or you want to hop up, or are you good? I want to be fair here. Let me just drop the link real quick again. And so are you good, Sabrina, or do you want to respond? I'm leaving it up to you. Yeah, that is true, Nikki. She does. She wasn't Sarah's talking shit. I will say that. Now this is going to end. All right, Sabrina. No more talking shit about Nikki. No more. Don't start problems where there is none. All right. Hey, Siren. Okay. Anything else, Sabrina? I'm giving you a chance right now to respond. And okay, Siren, what's the news? Oh, okay, Siren. I thought it was. All right. Okay, Sabrina. So, all right, I've been on here for over 2 hours, and I'm gonna hit the road. So, I'm glad that we have a peace agreement here. I hope it stands, and I'm not here to sit there and with the back and forth unless it be helped. All right. So thank you all for coming. Hit the thumbs up on the way out, and you can always hit my Cash App or PayPal if you liked tonight's show. And I'll see everyone later. Thank you so much. Bye bye.